Hello guys and girls, welcome to my channel. Today I will do my first ever video for YouTube. I have streamed a little bit on Twitch sometimes, but I wanted to do something new, and so therefore welcome to my channel. Today what I want to do is basically play Factorio 1.0. Factorio 1.0 just got released a couple of days ago. If I remember correctly, it was Friday. So when this episode airs, it will be Friday the week before. So what is Factorio and why do I want to play about it? It's chaos. I'll call it. So I played Factorio since about 3 years. 3 years, I guess. Half. Like that. And I really enjoyed the game, and therefore I thought myself play through the fully released game when it came out. I haven't played Factorio for about last couple of weeks, so 1.0 and all the additions that came with it I haven't played yet, and it's always fun to kind of start a new world and get to research everything and launch your first rocket, which is kind of a really fun experience. First of all, when you start a new game, you get right into that title menu and get into the title menu, and then you can start a new game. And what I want to do for this playthrough is going to free play. If you're really new to the game and want to get a good feeling how to play the game, there is a tutorial. It used to be like introduction campaign, which got moved towards a tutorial style intro, where you kind of you get the explanation how most of the stuff works, how you start out with your factory and then progress through our technology up until like the basic stuff, how you do like transportation systems on the rail basis and so on. So I will go for free play. Basically you have everything unlocked, kind of. Not unlocked in the meaning that you can use it right away. You have unlocked the possibility to research it throughout your gameplay. So I will go here. We'll open the preview screen. And you kind of have an overview about the map, how it will look like when you play it. You spawn right in the center of that map, and you will crash land there, and then from there you will build up your base and start exploring and automating. So few things that I always find very important when I select my seed and map I'm going on is what is close to you and what is far away from you. So one thing that you like that is far away from you is spiders, because spiders are the enemy in that game and they don't like that you start automating right next to them. Will attack you. Another thing that is very important is that you have some resource patches close by. Here we have some iron, some copper, some coal, and a little bit of stone, which are close by, and also we have a pool of water which build up for energy production within the progression. So I will not change anything about that map. I like how the map looks like. It gives me some protection on one side at least, two side-ish. I only have like an upper side. I need to protect against biters, and then this side over here. And one thing that is also good, it has some green around me, which helps reduce pollution. So I will go for that map and yeah, have some chaos. Ooh, I like the new cutscene in the beginning. That is new for 1.0. So let's go about that story-wise. So Factorio, if you go into the story, is basically you crash landed on a foreign planet. Your rocket is trash. You have basically nothing on you. You have some minor resources, and something to defend you, and a pickaxe or a multi-tool to attack or ores tool. Um, and your goal is basically to build your rocket, go back to space, and that's the idea, and that's what we're gonna do. So I will open the map, double click here. You see the shortcut right on here, and you see we have the copper patch, which is about 380k, so which is decent. About 300k of copper, about 250k of coal that you efficient, 100k of stone, a little bit of uranium, and some oil wells. All fairly close, which is great and will help us quite a lot in the beginning, so we can have the basic production right in the center, build up from there, extend our base, and automate more. So what will I do first? When you open your character or your inventory with E, then you see basically what you can craft that will extend as you go through all the technologies, and you have your inventory. Good thing about your inventory is always sorted. You don't have like it will never be like, oh, that is at the wrong place. It will always be sorted, so you don't have to worry about that, which is very nice. We start out with a burning mining drill and a stone furnace and some wood. First thing I'm gonna do is basically I will mine up some of those stones. The good thing about those stones is they first of all provide stone and coal. When I start mining those, in the beginning it's important to get coal to power your furnace and also stone to build some new furnaces. So the first thing I will do, I will right away go to my iron patch here, put down my here, put down the furnace right next to it. So you see you have that arrow which represents the output, and if I put that into an inventory, it will right into the inventory. I have inventory for smelling stuff, and also for the fuel that is used. So I will put some coal in here. I will take half of that with a right click and half of it into the furnace. So in the beginning it's not really, if you are really tight on your resources, then you can balance it better than I did. I just did half and half of my fuel that I have. Actually it would be more efficient if you put about, what is it, about 2.5 times more fuel, 1.8 times fuel that you have in your furnace into your burner or into your burn mining drill, because the mining drill consumes much more energy, as you can see on the right hand side, and you want to balance that out. See, we had 22 here, and now we're both on 20, and if you see that he's almost on top with 20, here almost at the lower end 20. So with that, I get some iron plate, and those iron plates allow me to build more burner drills. I will build those two right away, and while those are crafting, I will collect rests of my spaceship. I can get some cool starter items from those debris. Mostly it's iron plates, but all the iron plates I don't have to wait for, use my production at the beginning. Here you go, and then destroy that huge nice model of the crashed rocket, which gives me 10 magazines, which is nice, so I'm better able to defend myself against fighters should they attack me. Let's go to the map, and I put it already on. So here you have a pollution map, and you can see centered around the chunk where I built the miner, pollution is starting to spread. As soon as I will extend, you see like that red patch getting bigger and bigger, and eventually reaching that biter camp up here. In the case that happens, the game spawns like a raid party of biters that try to attack the source of the pollution. So, for example, if that pollution, that burner, that miner here reaches all the way up here, there will be a party of some biters coming all the way down here, try to destroy that miner. I will try to prevent that, and I will prevent it, but for right now, we don't have to worry about it because it's all far away. So, but one good thing, I built up those burning drills because to get those fueled, I need coal, and I could just grind it like that, which is boring and frankly not really satisfying. So I will build myself 2 miners, put fuel into one miner, those are facing into each other, which means I basically have kind of infinite pool of coal. So those will always fuel themselves, and they will produce excess amount of coal where I can just go over it and grab that coal. I did that with control left click, and I go over it, it will grab all that is its inventory in its output inventory. So that's that. So here we have production of coal done for us, and we can focus on more iron because we need iron. Ooh, nice, about 50 of those, to build out our infrastructures. So what I will do is I will extend the miners and furnace on that side. Again, out of stone. I like to build a furnace. Stone. There's 20. Go. So I furnace, and then I also will keep more and 2 more here. So I will up those up. More. Oh yeah. So when you craft, it will always try to consume what you already have in your inventory. So, and since the whole recipe is started with I need basically 3 gear, 3 iron plates, and 1 stone furnace. That will be broken down into all the components. So the iron gear and stone furnace will be crafted for you if you say, I want a burning mining drill. But if you already have some furnace in your inventory, it will consume those. So if you have like dependent recipes and want to craft them, queue them all up, do the most complicated first, and then go to the less complicated, so on. So we have 10 coals. I will split those in here, and I will hopefully get some output. I will take the iron that is here and have a look how much coal my coal mine produced. But if I look at that, I have about 60 coal. And that's a good thing because I need that coal to power my iron production. So what I did do, and that was not a very smart thing, is put all into my miners, which is actually not bad because it will stockpile in the inventory slot of the stone furnace if the stone furnace runs out of iron or out of its fuel. So as soon as I get more fuel in, it will start producing, and that is no problem. So I get some more here, and one thing I will do, I will build 2 more mining drills to kind of boost the whole production. So those are done. I will explain why I did that in a bit. Do like this loop, so you can build that loop out as much as you want. All of those will hold up to 50 coal. So I have about a storage of 200 coal, and they will deliver that to me whenever I need it. So one thing you see as soon as I go up, the pollution patch has expanded quite a lot since I started here. It was just those 3, those 5 chunks that were polluted, and now you can see that it spread. It doubled the radius of the spread here because I had quite a lot of more burners and drills and so on up here. So while that all is cooking, I will also start building up copper production. I will do the same again. We have a miner, a furnace, and those will produce for me. So that is especially the basics, what you do in your, what is the first step to start building. One thing that we will have a look at in the next episode, time that we wrap up that episode, is I will look into power production, and I will probably start getting on with my first research and what is involved in that. So thank you very much for watching that episode. I hope you liked it. If you don't, please tell me what I could improve on, and appreciate every feedback that you give me. So if you want, like or dislike, and if you enjoyed it and you want to support my channel, please subscribe. That means quite a lot to me and to grow my followership. So enjoy your day and have some cake.